Hi there, my name is Ken Porter and I'm the chaplain here at Souls Harbour Rescue Mission. And I just wanted to give a summertime update to you folks who are supporting us and praying for us. And for me as well, as I've been off work due to illness and then on CERB, as some of you might be. So it's a difficult time, but I just wanted to show you around our main center, ministry center on Kennard Street, and give you a little virtual tour. And I've only got one shot at this because my phone is almost dead, but here it goes. So this is the new office for my wife, Michelle. She's our executive officer, our chief executive officer. And she hasn't quite moved in here yet. She's still living out at the Mission Mart store until everything's done here. This is the newly decorated and renovated office of Russ Conway, our administrative officer. And we're glad he's been on board for over a year. And also this is Cherry Laxton's office. She's our operations manager, and she's been with us, I'm guessing about 2 years now. This whole office was renovated to make it roomier and to put in more office spaces for growing staff. And what you're entering now is a whole new floor. This was nothing but air space above a sanctuary. And so this whole mezzanine level is brand new, and it's a men's dormitory for our upcoming life recovery shelter. And here's just an example of the small dorm rooms that we're making for about 9 men to come and have a roof over their head, but so much more than that. They can transition from shelter into the life recovery program, which is going to be a long-term program for people who want to change their lives through abstinence from substances and through faith in God. And so there are, I believe it's 9 rooms up here that are brand new and almost ready to go. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. This will be the one double room. And so we look forward to that in-house ministry 24/7. This is just going to be a little lounge area, a sitting room, a reading room. We have now got an elevator installed that can bring folks up from the lowest level, 2 stories down, all the way up here. So we have become fully accessible on all 3 levels. I'll just take you quickly down here and give you a look around the main floor. This is a new stairwell. And this large space here is now going to be used for free clothing distribution. Some of you have asked, do we sell everything? No, we sell things out at Mission Mart that support the ministry, but will always give away free clothing to anyone in need. This is, you can't tell right now, but it's going to be a little classroom table and space in there. And we've got some office spaces back here that weren't here before. And we're gonna have staff on night and day to assist with the shelter and the recovery program. And we've hired Will Radford, whose wife Sharon has been working with us for a long time. And some of you will know Will from his being principal of the Halifax Christian Academy. But he's transitioning to us, and we're happy to have him here. This is an improvement. We're going to have 4 bathroom stalls, including an accessible one and laundry, and then we'll have 2 2 shower stalls. This one's accessible so that the guys from the dorm can have a shower, but also the folks from the street during drop-in center can come in and get a clean set of clothes and a shower and toiletries to go home with and to feel refreshed. This is my office. It's still under some renovation. It's much preferable to the yellow panel board that was there before. And now down to our original level of the mission. Before all of that, we didn't use the upstairs before, but this is down. Here we have the water bottles and juice bottles that we give away to people 6 days a week when they come for meals. And right now the staff is serving meals that are to go. So we have a lot of hot meals packaged up and ready to go for about 4 hours a day, where they can come and get it at the door. And Greg doesn't hug people right now, but he's he's happy to tell them that he loves them and give them a good lunch to go. This is where the magic happens in the kitchen with our chef Ryan. And we're preparing up to 250 meals at a time per day in here, in addition to all the meals in Truro and Bridgewater missions. Well, they get prepared in Truro and Bridgewater, but here we have our main dining space, which has been taken over as a warehouse so that we have an easier ability to assemble all the lunches each day. We have a number of student interns, or summer students working on that with us. And we have all these donated cosmetics to hand out at the door as people have need. So we have no idea when this pandemic will end and when social distancing restrictions will be lifted. But basically we think until the 6-foot requirement is lifted, we're going to have to be serving meals out the door. So pray for us that we'll know how to minister to people, even though it's not ideal, and that we'll know when and how to resume the quote-unquote normal ministry that we do. But we are thankful that so many of you have stood with us during this time. We were worried that, during a pandemic and a lockdown, when everything is uncertain, that people would hang on tightly to their money and kind of think of themselves first. But quite the opposite has happened, and we've seen so many people open up their hearts and their wallets and donate during this time. So it's actually an exciting time. We're on the cusp of a new ministry with the shelter and the men's recovery home. We've got the thrift store running. Many of you have been out to see that and donate your clothing. And the light of the gospel of Jesus and his good news is shining in downtown Halifax, in Truro and Bridgewater. And we thank you for being part of that.